Should we lower our standards to make something fit? Hello, and today's insight is going to be about transforming yourself to fit something. Now, I would say the answer is no. If you find yourself at a higher playing field, your job, is to elevate the person you are trying to be with, not lower yourself to meet them, right? So I'm going to give you an analogy. So let's say you guys are here. Like, you feel like you have a better understanding, or that the person that you're trying to reach has a better understanding of something. And so what should be done is that either this person elevates you so that you guys can be on the same level of playing field, or they lower their standards. But generally, my perspective is that you want them to both get to the same level so that everybody can come out of it a winner, right? So I personally believe, that lowering your standards is the worst thing you can do. You want to elevate the other person to meet you. Not by forcing, not by anything of the sort, just by allowing things to happen, right? There is something to be said for divine timing, and also trusting, when I say divine timing, I also mean trusting God, letting go and letting God, trusting the process. Things need to happen in a specific way so that they happen, so that you can come out, you can have the best outcome in a situation. Forcing the situation to move along faster will not help it, So it's just going with the tide and understanding that if the timing is not right, to not force, to allow things to happen naturally. Now, I'm talking from a female perspective, and that's generally how feminine energy is done. Like, I'm not saying that men can't necessarily embody this energy. I'm just saying that it's more it's a feminine energy. That's how in spiritual contexts it is referred to. It's not necessarily only men can do this or only women can do this. It's both need it. We both have masculine and feminine energy within us, and for us to be a complete and balanced individual, we need to embody both. So as much as it is important for a guy to be able to embody their softer side, which sometimes comes at a later date, women need to be more assertive, need to stand their ground more, right? Which also comes at a later date, because there's some things we need to learn and go through so that we can then become the better version of ourselves. Now, let me go more in detail. So if you're changing yourself for someone else, the answer is hell no, stop it. But if you're changing yourself for yourself, then it's absolutely fine, because you never know what will happen, right? If you change your complete personality for someone else, then later down the road, you might find out that you're no longer happy with the person you have become, and you might resent that person, and so on and so forth. So in that situation, it is best for you to stay as you are. Okay? Now, if a situation asks for you to change in order for you to best adapt to that given situation, then absolutely do it, to be better equipped to deal with the situation at hand. But don't change because someone else told you to change. Change because you want to change. Make sure that you are 100% willing to change before you do change. And if ever anyone gives you the feeling that you have to change for them, or that they're forcing you to change for them, run the opposite direction. Because that is not the right way of doing it. And if you absolutely want a cohesive and easy relationship, forcing one party to change just for you is not the best thing, right? This happens. It's a two-way. A relationship is a two-way street, and that is how it should be done. That both parties decide to work together on a specific goal together, right? And you might not be of the same mind as me on this, and that's perfectly fine. But that is my perception, and I'm going to stick to it, okay? So, is there ultimately a better way for you to get what you want in a much more respectable and not so forceful manner? Ponder that.